Bong Joon-ho's latest film, Mickey 17, has just released, and I really enjoyed it. This is starring Robert Pattison as Mickey Barnes and multiple other versions of Mickey, and it's kind of a satirical comedy about this space expedition to an ice planet where they are trying to inhabit it with human life, and they bring along this character named Mickey, who is an expendable, who's basically someone that they send out on dangerous missions and test him with all sorts of different things because they can just print a copy of him after he dies. They basically like clone him every time he dies. But the movie deals with a lot of like the ethical dilemmas involving what you do when there's like multiple of them at once and how does that work, and it's very interesting in that nature. But they play it off a lot of the time as being, you know, comedic, and it is comedic. It is very, very comedic. But I actually really enjoy the dynamic between the different versions of Mickey that you see here. Robert Pattison does a fantastic job in the role. He's such a good actor because the versions he's plays, some of them are kind of different, so it's really interesting what he's able to do with that. I was really loving this movie for the first hour and 30 minutes or so, but I do think the end of it kind of fell flat for me a little bit. I don't think it was bad or anything like that, but I just think it kind of forgot a lot of what the story was originally and went into a whole new plot line that wasn't really touched on as heavily in the early parts of the film. And it was still good stuff and I was still entertained by it, but it kind of felt like it lost what the film was in the beginning. But in the end, it still ended up being a solid movie that I definitely recommend you go to see. I will give it an 8 out of 10.